There's a dark brow. There's a sense of mystery happening. Hi, I'm Sir John, celebrity makeup artist, and today we're going to unpack all of Beyonce's iconic music video looks. And I happen to know a little bit about it because I've been with Beyonce since 2010. This is Partition. When I worked on Partition, it was all about making sure that it was over the top sexy, the lighting was sexy, there was a mood happening, the corset is bejeweled, it's encrusted in diamonds. I mean, there's some serious earrings happening here, this bowler hat with this serious netting. The smoky eye, it's minimal, it's subtle. It's not a blown out smoky eye like we see at Versace or other eras in the 90s. And there's no lip at all. There's a smooth complexion. The blonde hair is coiffed. This is completely inspired by French culture. So this is Partition. The part 2, the hair is sort of clipped under to give a faux bob, and you see those Texas Houston grills, which we would know and love. There's this smudged out smoky eye. We'll take a Q-tip or a cotton bud and start to sharpen the line after it's applied. So that haphazard approach to the eyeliner you see it's done on purpose. So we love the fact that this is a lived-in smoky eye. It almost looks wet in a sense. There's dark brows happening. This is her natural shape. This isn't too much filler in terms of the brow, but this lip is what I love. This matte lip, it's a liquid lipstick. When you have a focal point, know how to dress it, know how to accessorize around it. So that's why we use this blue deep stain Merlot liquid lipstick, 2013. Pretty Hurts. This is almost making fun of what we see so popular right now. I mean, there's an overdrawn lip, there's a serious eye happening here. Everything is too much. It's almost like a satire. This blue background, this eyeshadow, this eye, blue lighting is not always flattering on anyone who has melanin. So if you happen to have a tan, if you're my color, Beyonce's color, Joan Smalls, J-Lo, blue lighting may be not your best friend. So if you're gonna take a selfie, ladies, don't take a selfie in blue lighting. So 2013, the video is called Haunted. The hair was a very nice Marcel wave, gangster's ball. She had a men's inspired pantsuit. There's a serious red, juicy, stained lip with a light reflective metallic eye. Do your eye first. So if you take a look at this, the application process is very important. 2 brushes are gonna get you to do any eye. So a short, dense brush is gonna pack on the eyeshadow, and then a fluffy brush is gonna blend away any lines. So if you have those 2 brushes, you're in a really good place. So the eyes were done first, and then afterward, there's concealer that was applied after. If you can see, there's a bit of blue happening here, and it's not because of the light, it's because this is a berry or Merlot. So 2013, the video called Blow. Under a black light, you definitely need products that will show up. Whites show up, things that are very, very pale. So it's extreme contrast. I don't think that any lipstick is gonna really show up this well unless it's a white color. If you're gonna do this, go to a costume or theater makeup application store that has these things. We're moving right along to 2016 Lemonade. This is the Formation video. It became one of the most iconic images of my career. The skin is luminous. There's a light reflective thing that's happening in the skin, but there's a dark brow. There's a sense of mystery happening. This is contouring. This is highlighting. This is strobing. There's a wet glossy eye happening. So the fact that she has this hair, it's pulled off the face. It's not in the face. There's not a ton of coiffing going on, curlers or cuts, intricate layers. You can do whatever you want on the face. I could have done an orange lip. I could have done blue eyeshadow, but I chose to make it muted. I wanted to make the brows a feature, so I used a black eyebrow pencil and the softest way. So I used a matte eyeshadow in like an orangey red, and there's a little bit of gloss on top of it. I used 8 Hour Cream by Elizabeth Arden to give that light reflective glossy eyelid that we love. The year is 2016, and the video is Sorry. The director sent me images, and I remember Beyonce and I were sort of looking on Pinterest together on like, how can we do something that's tribal, but it's also wearable. So what this is no foundation. We have nothing on the skin at all. I have a serious brow happening right now because I wanted there to be a statement in the eyes, and maybe a tiny bit of like a cream brown eyeshadow just to give the eyes a bit of texture. But after that, I took a Q-tip or like a cotton bud, and with a serious white paint, and I just gave her little tribal dots. On set, the hair is great. There's this pigtails happening. She looks like a baby still. There's no eyelashes, minimal eyeliner. So we're gonna unpack a bit more of Lemonade, 6-inch heels. There's no foundation. I use baby oil on the face to give it such a light reflective quality. But if you notice, there's no shine in the middle of the face. The hair is pinned up. This isn't a cut as much as it is a quick faux bob. We have a lot of eye happening here. I did a wet smoky eye with waterproof eyeliners, and then I tapped a bit of like an 8 Hour Cream on top. There's a big boy brow, minimal contouring, no lips at all, maybe chapstick. So I maybe used a bit of concealer where she needed it, and I took a soft beauty blender, you know the neon pink ones, guys, and blended it out where she doesn't. You don't need a lot of foundation. It's 2016, and this video is called Daddy Lessons. There's a serious eye happening. I used 2 eyeliners, a purple eyeliner at the top and sort of a navy eyeliner at the bottom. There's a bit of orange eyeshadow happening, but if you notice, in black and white photos, like we said earlier, you lose that contrast, you lose that sense of depth. So if you're gonna see any one statement, it's the brows. So I use a glue stick on a toothbrush, and I brush it into the brows because it gives you more texture and actually gives you more to color on, so you'll have a bigger brow. I always like to see a freckle. I'll even take a bit of foundation off in areas to see more of the skin underneath. And you can totally add freckles. You can add freckles by using a brow gel. But if you're gonna add freckles, faux freckles, take a blonde and a brow pencil, so not one pencil, but maybe two different varying colors, and go across the bridge of the nose and into the cheeks. It's really, really pretty to look at. You see this motion I'm doing with my pencil? This is how you create organic soft freckles, and they shouldn't be everywhere. And after you're done, take your fingers and sort of tap away any excess that you don't want to see. So we're diving into the last bit of formation. I love the fact that the eyes are subtle. I took a soft eyeshadow and I sort of gave her a smoky eye, and then afterward I gave her a bit of contouring. I mean, mind you, there was perspiration that happened. She was tired. There was a lot of making sure that I was around her, soaking up any shine or water with a sponge and then powdering. If you take a look here, there's a little bit of a highlight happening at the top lip, and that brings attention to your pout. There's shimmer down the center of the nose here as well. So there's contouring, there's highlighting, there's a serious eye. This is a look, but what we like to call this is a boy beat. And all it was is giving the eyes a shape, giving the cheeks a shape. I gave a lot of contouring to the sides of the face. You see how much chiseling is happening here? That's on purpose. I was really looking to just capture her essence and give her tons of structure to the face. So the last look in our Beyonce archive formation video with the hat. Notice this lip. This lip is only here because of the fact that the stylist, who's an amazing stylist, happened to put this massive hat. And so this lip is a really deep, dark Merlot. It almost looks like the lip that was used in Partition. The lip, you can make your own. If you're her color, definitely this deep Merlot is beautiful. And if you happen to be even deeper or have more melanin to your skin, you can use a black and cherry. Even a black lipstick would be beautiful. So when applying lipstick, Beyonce taught me this tip, right? Take your bottom lip and go over your top lip a little bit with lipstick. After you're done, take a tiny bit of concealer with a concealer brush, a straight concealer brush, and then give yourself the perfect line every time. So that's been all of Beyonce's iconic images and videos. I hope my tips were helpful, and hopefully you too can wake up like this.